Oh, goodness. Tentacles. Perhaps now would be a good time to return to Earth and rejoin
I
Amber
agree.
Bennett and Mark
I agree.
Grayson as they begin their studies at the
Oh,
prestigious
never mind. Go back.
State
Go back to the
University.
tentacles, please. Please. Oh, anything but school and
I see.
children and
No,
teen.
let's not do that then.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 3 of Huh? That's strange. Where's the thing? Usually there's a Previously on Invincible, episode 2, we actually left off with, I guess I'm gonna call him Evil Mark. Evil Mark apparently being captured in the different dimension, but I wonder if they're going to actually, like, use that somehow. Because, I mean, I assumed in the first episode, when we saw that alternate reality, alternate dimension, I assumed that all of that was shown for that one Angstrom guy to get all those, like, bad memories, and then all those bad memories go into the current version of Angstrom, and now he hates Invincible, and that's how that guy becomes a villain, right? And that's kind of what happened, except all of a sudden we now saw the Evil Mark again, which is interesting because they wouldn't normally just go back to that, right? If they just kind of wanted to create an origin story for this new villain, I don't think they would have gone back to the Evil Mark, right? So I think that maybe we might get like a good Mark versus Evil Mark at some point, but who knows? We also had Eve. I think Eve, right? We also had Eve. She had some issues as well, having to deal with essentially not thinking things through when using her power. You know, her father being a little bit too prideful, but at the same time kind of giving her a good lesson in that maybe she shouldn't be creating gold out of nothing. But regardless, I suppose we shall see what happens in episode 3.
I guess this is it. Time to push my baby bird out of the nest.
It's a good thing I can already fly.
I guess he's moving out? Oh, right, dorms,
I promised myself
college,
I
right?
wouldn't
Collage?
Oh, this past year's just been so...
Tough?
Yeah.
But college is a fresh start, and I want you to enjoy every second of it. This is your chance to figure out who you are. And I don't mean Invincible. I mean Mark Grayson, my only son. And don't do drugs.
Would they even work on me?
You do not need to find out.
Speaking of drugs, don't do drugs. Or more like, why do people even do drugs? Personally, I just don't understand. I've never done drugs. I've never felt the need to do drugs. And trust me, I've been depressed. I've been depressed for a very long time. But I've never felt the need to, like... I don't even know. I don't even know. To me, it's like, the best thing about humans is that we can think. And I feel like drugs, from what I've heard, they stop you from doing that. But again, that's all I've heard. I've never tried any drug, ever. That means no weed, no nothing. Unless you count, like, nicotine as a drug from a cigarette, but, So what is this? What is this phone number?
1 second, please. Shh, okay, just let me take this call. Okay. Hi. Sorry.
Hi, I got your card from my friend Olga. My name is Debbie.
Oh, no, sorry. No last names, Debbie. But Olga told me about you. I've been expecting your call.
I, on the other hand, am single and have no superpowers, and thus actually have to attempt game. This isn't helping.
Maybe it'll just make you look better by comparison.
I'm telling you, this whole, like, romance, teen angst drama is just, it's not my thing at all. It's not at all my thing.
Excellent point.
I like it when heads roll, but, it's like, okay, sure, you can do, college life, sure, but, like, do something original, do something unique. Stop doing romance. Stop doing like, I want to get laid, bro. Let's go get laid. Yeah, college life. Yeah, bro. Let's go. Let's get drunk and do drugs and get laid. You know, it's so cringe. It would be cool to show, like, if you have to do this college life stuff, it would be cool to show, like, I don't know, other parts of college, like, I don't know, like maybe learning something new or showing some slice of life moments where Mark, I don't know, meets some new friends or goes to some class and actually finds like a hobby or something, you know, that he actually enjoys doing, and then we see him pick up this hobby for the foreseeable future, right? And it's like, you know, like, stop making every slice of life moment about romance. Because that's cringe. Like, teen romances are hella cringe to me. Like, imagine seeing like two 15-year-olds doing romance. It's like, oh, like, these kids don't understand what they're doing. You know, it's and it's just super cringe. Like, I get it, they're not that young, but still, you know, like, you can do other things. Like, stop doing this romance thing, or trying to get laid or whatever, you know, like, show some nice wholesome stuff, and that would be great. Okay.
Begin on the planet Europa, a peaceful and thriving world. The Unopans
Europa?
harmony with nature and technology until everything changed in the
When the Fire Nation attacked. Oh my god, the Fire Nation attacked.
Unequal potency, a dark force invaded Europa. It swept across the planet, conquering it.
Oh my god, it's all the Fire Nation. It's so much Fire Nation.
The Unopans that died never knew who their conquerors were. The ones that lived quickly learned the name Viltrumite. However, the Unopan spirit was unbroken. Biding their time for decades, they waited for a moment of weakness and rebelled. They still underestimated their oppressors.
This is what I'm here for. The dark stories.
But all was not lost. Ever resourceful, some Unopans were able to escape, abandoning their home for the stars and the promise of a new life. Within a generation, they started breeding camps on various Unopan outposts to rebuild their population. Impressed with the Unopans' survival and escape from a Viltrumite invasion, Thetis, the leader of the Coalition of Planets, invited them to the planet Telescria to join their ranks.
The Viltrumite campaign has become the scourge of the galaxy, and we stand united against it.
If it's the Coalition of Planets, can they even join if they don't have a planet?
Soldier that could defeat a Viltrumite in combat. Alan. He was the first and only success. From the day he was born, Alan was trained to be the greatest fighter the universe had ever known. Even before adulthood, an opponent could not be found who didn't fall to his might. Soon it was time for Alan to embark on his first mission. But while stronger than most of the universe, Alan still couldn't match even a single Viltrumite in combat. The program was considered a failure and ended. Instead, Alan was made a planetary evaluation officer and sent to discover any being able to defeat him, in hope of finding an ally strong enough to withstand a Viltrumite. To change the entire universe, you have to be...
Oh. I can't believe they did that. I cannot believe they did that. I was waiting for it, and you fucking cucked me. You fucking fucked me in the asshole.
Valuable gift for the Coalition. Hope.
Well, the problem with the hope of Mark Grayson is he's not strong enough yet, and he doesn't seem to be training because he's too busy sucking the college dick, you know? I'm trying to think, what can Mark do by himself? Even if he can take Viltrumites one-on-one, Probably not multiple at a time, right? So what could they do? Like have him come in a bucket or something? Have him supply the seed for you know, for some future generation of half Viltrumites to fight back or something? Something like that?
The Viltrumites hit Acreon while you were gone.
What? They just joined the council.
It's terrified the sector. Other planets we were talking to cut all communications. We need more allies.
Then good thing I found us one.
What news, Alan of Unova? Did you warn the Earth Champion that a Viltrumite lives among his people?
Yeah, I did, but it turns out he's a Viltrumite too. His name is Mark, and he's only half Viltrumite.
Unbelievable.
I know. It sounds bad, but he is not like them. He didn't even know what a Viltrumite was until recently.
How is that possible?
No one told him, I guess. When he got his powers, all he wanted to do was help other humans. Then, his father decided it was time to conquer the planet, so they got in a fight about it.
Viltrumite against Viltrumite. That has not happened since the Great Purge.
And, get this, after they fought, his dad left. Like, left the planet. Disappeared completely.
We can never trust one of them.
Mark isn't like other Viltrumites. He just wants to protect his world.
Alan is right.
He is right, and like, I mean, saying like, oh, if we can trust him, it's like, well, what can you trust, right? You could build the most powerful weapon, like you could have the most powerful, you could create the most powerful being. How can you trust that he won't go rogue? Like, how can you trust that it's not going to happen? You have to throw your biases aside and look at the big picture.
Viltrumites never abandon their missions, yet one has. Viltrumites do not battle each other, but a son divides.
I was wondering why this guy sounds so familiar, and I was like, wait, Optimus Prime? My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron.
These are weaknesses. The first we found, and ones we must learn to exploit. Perhaps Viltrum's grip on the galaxy is not as steady as we imagine. You have done well, Alan, and given us much to discuss.
This reminds me so much of Mass Effect, like the Council and stuff.
If there are other Viltrumite kids out there, maybe we can turn them against their parents too.
Also, why are they breeding with other races? I thought Viltrumites believed in racial purity.
See, that's a good question. Why don't they ask stuff like that instead of shouting at me?
Alan, before you depart, a word?
I can't stop hearing Optimus Prime.
It's as if the Viltrumites had knowledge from inside the Council.
You want me to discover if someone's betrayed us?
Ah, Alan, you continue to prove yourself the Coalition's most valuable asset.
Thank you, sir. If there's a mole, I'll find them.
Let's see if that's true.
Oh, goodness. Tentacles. Perhaps now would be a good time to return to Earth and rejoin
I agree.
Bennett and Mark
I agree.
Grayson as they begin their studies at the
Oh,
prestigious
never mind. Go back.
State
Go back to the
University.
tentacles, please. Please. Oh, anything but school and
I see.
children and
No,
teen.
let's not do that then.
Look, I'm not really supposed to, Okay, fine.
Ooh.
Thetis thinks there's a mole, and I am supposed to...
Oh, thank God for technology. Oh, shit. There's multiple.
Oh, fuck.
You're open. Answer our questions, and we will consider sparing your life. Will tell us everything about your encounter with the Viltrumite of Earth.
I mean, not technically a question if...
Are you certain he sired an heir? Are you certain he abandoned his post?
Who told you that? I mean it. I'd really like to know.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely proves that there's a mole, but,
Where's the father now?
The father. Which one was he again? You Biclops all kind of look the same to me.
It's kind of unfortunate that he's not even getting a hit in, right? You could at least have him, like, somewhat kind of at least get a couple of hits in to show that he's not completely outclassed, matched. Oof. You know what we need? We need someone with the powers of illusions. And he's still alive? Somehow? Dude got his entire inner organs just blown out. I know they say, you know, like, blow out your back and stuff, but, they don't mean that literally. You're not gonna survive.
It may not seem like
But
it.
he is an alien, I
That is
suppose.
cause for celebration. They once again underestimate the Inopen will to survive. I will watch over him.
I don't think this guy's the mole, right? Really? Really?
Forgive me, Alan.
I don't think that, like, I think they're trying to make it seem like that guy's the bad guy, like that guy's the mole, but I don't think he is, actually. I think most likely, I mean, why would he even get Alan, why would he even tell Alan that there is a mole? He essentially just said that there's a mole and then got him killed? Like, why even tell him that there's a mole then? Most likely, what probably happened was that they want, like, the old guy wants people to believe that Alan died or something, and there's probably something happening that we don't see. Like, maybe they transfer him, you know, make it seem like he died or something, so on and so forth. Who knows? Otherwise, it's like, there's no point in telling Alan that there's a mole and then just having him killed. You know, like, huh? What's the point of that?
Are we gonna talk about this, or is it just gonna be awkward forever?
The second one?
God, why do you have to be so immature? You are unbelievable.
And you're gross. The Immortal's like 2,000 years old, you know.
Doesn't matter.
Not that I have to justify anything to you ever.
Doesn't matter. At all. You know when they say age is just a number? Surprise, surprise, it actually is. The reason people say that, oh no, age definitely matters, age is not just a number, it's because you're thinking of it from a normal human perspective. It's like, when you think 80 years old, the first thing you imagine is a granny. Very ugly, old, just gross in general, right? But if I told you that this 80-year-old looked like they were 25, and they were like a super hot, smoking hot 25-year-old looking, but they're 80 years old, I would say most people would smash. If they looked and acted like a super smoking hot supermodel looks no more than 25, most people would smash. It's the same reason why, you know, people see like these fantasy elves, right, who are like 500 years old, and they would smash those as well. Because it doesn't actually matter how old they are as long as they look the part. There's a good, like, thought experiment as well where, you know, we have to think about the other side of that argument, which is kids, right? Why do we find kids super unattractive? Is it because they look like children, or is it because they are mentally children? Most of you will probably say, well, probably both, right? Okay, let's think of an example here. For example, let's say there is a 20-year-old, and let's say there is a 10-year-old, okay? Now, you might say, well, the 20-year-old is allowed to have sex. The 10-year-old is not allowed to have sex, okay? Now, what happens when you switch their minds? I know, unrealistic, but still, go with it, right? Humor me. What happens when you switch their minds? The 20-year-old's mind is now in the 10-year-old, and the 10-year-old's mind is now in the 20-year-old. Which one of them is allowed to have sex? Which one? Good question, isn't it? Because now, what matters more? Your physical age or your mental age and the ability to make the correct decisions? And the thing is, it doesn't even have to be a mind swap thing. It can just be a 20-year-old who just looks very petite and looks like a child. Are they not allowed to have sex because they look like a child? Like, you know, you start thinking about these other possibilities, and all of a sudden you run into a lot of, like, questions of, like, who's allowed to do what exactly and when. And you realize most of the time it has to do with mental age. Because you would say, well, the 20-year-old in the 10-year-old's body, well, the 20-year-old should be allowed to have sex. Because it's like they're 20 years old, right? They have the experiences and memories of a 20-year-old and the personality of a 20-year-old. They know, they are aware of the choices they are making, right? They are old enough to consent, right? But in the scenario, right, the physical body is 10 years old. So are they allowed to have sex or are they not allowed to have sex, right? On the flip side, the 10-year-old mentally, who's now in the body of a 20-year-old, are they allowed to have sex? Like, their body is 20 years old, but their mind is 10 years old. So it's like, are they allowed to have sex or not? Like, no, right? Because they're still mentally 10 years old. They're mentally a child. Well, yeah, but then if mental is what matters, then the 20-year-old in the body of a 10-year-old should be allowed to have sex, right? It's like, huh? It's like you have to kind of draw the line somewhere. Essentially, the reason there is no line drawn right now is because we as humans, you know, we don't have these, or we haven't had these kind of supernatural scenarios happen yet. We don't have the ability to switch minds and switch bodies, right? So it's like situations like these have never happened and probably won't happen for a very, very, very long time. But the fact is, in the case of this, you know, sleeping with a 2,000-year-old guy, it's more like, well, he doesn't look 2,000 years old, right? He just looks like a hot guy. It's like, who cares how old he is? Really, who cares?
But if you add up the amount of time my duplicates and I have lived, we are probably the same age.
Okay, so I'm too young for you now. Is that it?
No, Rex. You're just an asshole.
Well, how is that?
No, he's not an asshole. He's a dumb asshole.
Look, come on, Kate. Talk to me. What is this about?
You really want to know, Rex?
Yeah, I kinda do.
Fine. The Immortal's the only person I've ever met who's died as many times as I have. Maybe you don't understand that, but it means something. He gets it.
Please, fuck off already.
It's not your gym, dickbag.
What, are you gonna knock my teeth out again?
Don't be a jerk, Rex.
Too late.
At least I'm not a cheater.
But you literally are.
But that was before.
And this is why I'm not a fan of stupid-ass superhero romance. Like, who cares? It's like watching a bunch of... It's like watching some sort of fucking rom-com, you know? And the fuck is he doing? That's a large brain.
Hey, Mozart. What's all this?
Yeah, I'm guessing for this guy, they're doing the thing where it's like, you know, his mental shit gets all riled up whenever this girl's around because he likes her and like blah blah blah, that kind of shit, right?
People feel fear for a reason, and it's usually a good reason.
Fear is an extraneous emotion that serves no real purpose for someone like me.
I strongly disagree, but I guess you'll find out the hard way. Have fun next time you fall off a cliff or something.
The robot man feeling emotions.
Will you go to a movie with me?
Movie? Oh, sure, Rudy. I'll go to a movie with you.
You know, Monster Girl, right? I don't know. I don't remember her name. But Monster Girl, right? I actually think Monster Girl is one of the better characters, like in the show that I've seen. As long as they keep doing a certain thing. Because, like, she feels like the type of character that is, like, obviously mature, kind of like understands the reality of her situation, you know, and isn't trying to live a life that she literally just can't live, you know, like going to school or trying to live some normal life or whatever, right? She understands her situation is pretty bad because I'm pretty sure she was like aging backwards, right? Or something like that. And I feel like she's going to be like, she's going to do like, yeah, sure, I'll go to the movies with you, haha. And then when he finally like confesses, she'll just turn him down, like softly, because you know she seems like an adult character, and yeah, I mean, if you know me, you know I hate children.
I try to grab onto something, but there's nothing to grab.
Spouses of superheroes.
It's terrifying and exhausting, and I just.
Oh, so that's what the black card was for.
That's all I got.
Thanks, Theo. We're not that different from other support groups, except we're even more strict when it comes to identity. First, names only. You aren't required to share till you're ready, but that's why we're all sacrificing a Tuesday night, so might as well make the most of it. Bathroom's down the hall. Coffee tastes like battery acid. Any questions?
I think you covered it.
Great. Have a seat. All right, everybody, who's up?
I never would have thought of this, honestly. Never would have thought of this. And I think, personally, I don't want to really get into thinking about this too much, but my first instinct is this gathering of people could go very bad. If someone finds out and infiltrates, if a supervillain infiltrates this group, that's really bad. And I mean like really bad. But I doubt they're doing that.
I'm Lucinda.
Or maybe they are, who knows.
Took me almost a month to talk to anybody. Now they can't shut me up.
I see.
Sorry. I can leave you alone.
No, it's fine. I dropped my son off at college today.
Empty house?
Yeah.
It's okay. I totally get it. We all do.
2 tickets for Midnight Slaughter?
That's rated R.
I see.
Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked.
How does a parent's presence change a film's suitability for the underage?
True. That literally makes no fucking sense. I thought, like, wait, now that I think about it, can you even, like, as a child, can you even take your children to watch a R-rated movie? Huh? I thought the point is that they can't watch it. Like, you're not allowed to. I guess you can if you have parents with you. Like, huh?
It changes it in that I don't get fired for selling you a ticket.
Hey, it's fine. They're my kids. They can see the movie.
What? You want to do a DNA test now?
How?
This might be your first movie, but it's not mine. You'd be surprised what people will do for $10. Wait.
True.
Maybe it's time for a change.
Change is good.
Yeah. Problem is, where would I go?
Somewhere new.
So much of it still feels connected to him. When we wanted Indian food, we go to India. We fly to Tokyo on Wednesday night.
Uh-oh. Not a good idea. Ooh. Stop, bro. Not a good idea. Not a good idea, bro. For obvious reasons. Probably a lot of those people in that fucking support group are dead because of, you know, your husband. I'm just saying. And you're saying that, oh, he would fly to Tokyo and back. Which means he's a superhero that can fly. Uh-oh. And this quickly? There aren't that many out there who can fly that quickly. And you have an 18-year-old son? Uh-oh, who's also a superhero? Uh-oh. You already know how this is gonna end up.
Oh, One Christmas Eve,
Oh no.
we even made a snowman at the North Pole. My son
Yeah, they're focusing a lot on this because most likely what we're not seeing is the guy getting angry and realizing who this is.
cried when he didn't see Santa's workshop, so we told him we'd gone to the South Pole by mistake.
Sounds like you two had a pretty amazing life together.
We did.
I wish I could tell you it gets easier, but Alana's been gone nearly a year, and I still reach across the bed for her every morning.
Alana? You mean...
Yeah. She was the green ghost.
I'm guessing that's one of the, that's one of the,
Guess I just broke rule number 1 of SOS. Not that it matters now, since she got murdered by that alien psychopath.
Ah, there it is. There it is.
I didn't know she had a partner.
We used to fight about that. She wanted to protect me.
Don't say anything.
To use the restroom.
I mean, yeah. Imagine. Oh, I didn't even think about this, but like, imagine being in her shoes. You could be targeted because, I mean, if people find out that you were the wife of Omni-Man, the massive traitor who killed so many people, right? You could straight up be targeted for revenge. That's fucked.
We made plans for tomorrow night.
I bet you did.
Mark Grayson?
There's an alien outside the door.
It's for you.
Alan, most likely, right?
Mark Grayson. Who
are you?
Why, it is I, Seance Dog. Fight fire with fire. Fight evil with magic. That's me.
Mark!
I come with an important...
Well, whoever this guy is can fly. I thought it might be the shapeshifter guy, but, the Martian guy.
In your dimension, yes. But there exists myriad other worlds where dogs and magic are as real as the air you breathe.
We have dogs. Dogs are real.
Well, then you're halfway to understanding. Open your mind and let me help you reach the other side.
Hey, well, whatever you're doing, don't. I'm warning you.
Mark Grayson, I come because... Wait!
Bro, what's with this show and, like, not explaining with words? Like, you don't have to, like, exactly, wait, please, you don't understand. When someone's like, hey, wait, please, you don't understand, and not attacking you, maybe they're trying to explain something, Like, god damn it.
Please! You don't understand!
Exactly. Why, dude, huh? Why are you attacking him? When someone goes, wait, please, dude, you don't understand, and hasn't done anything, like, aggressive against you, it's like, dude, huh? Bro, listen. Use words. Stop being a fucking douchebag. Like, he's not even doing anything. For what?
Who are you and
Yeah, he was about to get to that. Hello?
what do you want?
I'm sorry. My disguise was meant to disarm you. I thought if I appeared as something you loved...
Disarm me for what?
I am from the planet Thraxa. My people sent me to plead for your help.
Thraxa?
It's a couple galaxies away, give or take. I mean, not very far. You'd go... It doesn't matter.
How do you know who I am?
Rumors of the one they call Invincible have spread like wildfire. Your speed, your strength. You're the only one who can save our people from the meteor showers destroying our world.
Okay, listen,
Sounds like a trap.
I just got to college, man. I haven't even had my first day of classes yet.
Yeah, no one cares, bro. Literally no one cares about your college, bro. What's more important? People in danger? Or you going to college? Clearly. Getting laid in college, bro! Fuck those guys!
To beg for your help and you're too busy?
That's what I was saying.
bug people are in danger.
Of course, most likely it's a trap, because, like, you have to think about this logically, right? If whoever this guy is has heard about you and rumors have spread throughout, like, 2 galaxies away, that probably also means that, well, Omni-Man probably reported back and people probably know about him now, so it's only a matter of time before they try to either get to him or lure him into a trap, or just attack him straight up. So it's like, unfortunately, you know, Mark is not that bright when it comes to shit like this.
All of them.
But like a number.
Oh, 42 billion. We believe in you, Mark Grayson.
It's a trap. I'm calling it now, it's a trap.
And? Look up. Mark?
I have to go away for a few weeks. To space again.
Like, right now?
A lot of people are gonna die if I don't. I'm sorry, but
No, stop. Don't apologize. Never apologize for saving lives. This is the deal, and I'm good with it. Go.
Thanks.
It's a trap. 100%. It's a trap. Probably flying them straight to the Viltrumite home planet or something.
It takes time to heal.
I can't heal because my husband's not dead. He's just gone. He's gone because he murdered.
Oh my god. Bad, big mistake. Big, horrible mistake. I get her feelings, but sometimes you gotta let your logical brain take over and be like, this is a bad idea. No matter how much I want to say something, bad idea. Really bad idea. Okay? Super mega bad idea. Okay? If there's ever been a bad idea, this is it. Because if this information spreads, it is bad.
Your husband's Omni-Man.
I thought he was Nolan Grayson, but that wasn't true. The last 20 years of my life have been a lie. I wish he was dead. I wish I could grieve and move on, but I can't. I can't.
I wish he was dead too. But not for your sake. You shouldn't come back to the group. Wouldn't be a safe space with you there.
I didn't know. I didn't know who he was.
Honestly, he's right. It probably wouldn't be a safe space for her. Not because he might do something, he'll probably say something along those lines, but it's probably because there would be a lot of other people there who also are in the same position as this guy, so...
You should have.
I'm waiting for the trap. Okay, there's actually other ant creatures, like whatever they are. Maybe, okay, maybe I was paranoid. Maybe.
Wait, what exactly about this planet needs saving? Where are the meteors?
Meteors? What meteors?
Like I said.
The ones that are killing billions?
Oh, yeah, those meteors. You know, must be a touch of dementia. We age much quicker than you humans, you know. Don't worry, the Monarch will explain all.
I'm guessing we age much more quickly than humans. Are they doing the thing that I said last episode where they want his DNA, like, you know, they want his cum, okay? They want his cum to make a bunch of Viltrumite warriors or something? Is that the plan?
Hello, son.
Oh, son of a bitch. I fucking knew it was a trap.
Dad?
Son of... Ah. You see, now would have been a great time to have trained for this encounter. Unfortunately, he didn't do any training. The only training he did was on his dick. On that girl. That's what he did? Son of a fucking bitch, bro. I mean, I'm guessing this is another planet that maybe he like went and took over afterwards. Maybe this is like his newest assignment or something. Who knows? But god damn it. The problem now is how the fuck is Invincible getting back home? Because like it took 6 days to get here, and I don't think he can fly that ship. I mean, fuck is gonna happen? Oh my god, I want to see the next episode so bad already. Are we expecting a fight between them? I don't think so. They might throw a couple of punches at some point, but I don't think they're gonna go full-on fight. I think this is gonna be one of those things where you know, Nolan's Omni-Man is gonna be like, hey, no, we don't need to fight right now. You wouldn't be able to beat me anyway. We're gonna talk about some things, and then you're gonna go back to Earth. You know, you can train as much as you want. I'm giving you some time, but when I do come, right, hopefully you'll be strong enough to take me on. And if you win, then good for you. But I'm not gonna hold back, and so on and so forth. And so I'm guessing it's gonna be like a father and son kind of talk. Maybe a couple of punches get thrown, a little bit, you know. But I think it's gonna be like a kind of a peaceful, you know, let's talk before the final battle happens towards the end kind of deal. They definitely do a good job whenever Omni-Man like shows up on screen, right? It's like, uh-oh. And let's be honest, we kind of... Oh, fuck. I have a wasp in my house. So I'm gonna end this quickly, never mind. I was gonna say something about Omni-Man being very threatening, but I have a wasp that I had to go kill real quick. So thanks for watching episode 3 with me, and I hope you'll join me for episode 4 of... Do the thing.